Hey, good evening, leaders. Thank you so much for joining us. We've given our partners enough time to get onto this call. They will catch up with us along the way. So thank you for joining me on this Tuesday evening, where we get to share again the power of 30. Tonight, we are gathered here so that we can talk about an opportunity that I believe really is going to be a game changer. We are living in very tough economic times. There are opportunities around, but unfortunately, many of those opportunities are outside of the out of reach for a lot of people, or the majority of our people. Petrol is going up, unemployment is rising, and so there's just so much need for an opportunity such as this that can come and really create a great change in the lives of those who see it and those who, get onto the bandwagon and do the work. Because tonight we're going to talk about the power of 30. But this power of 30 does not work alone. Without you being a part of this equation, none of what we are talking about tonight is going to come to fruition. So I'm going to talk to you about how you can activate the power of 30. And to activate the power of 30, you need three things. So before I can even get to how you're going to get to reach your financial dreams and be part of Dreams to Reality, where we are making our dreams a reality, you first need to go over this step. Do you have what it takes? And what do you need in order for you to get started? Well, number one, you need to have at least 30 Rand. Now, I know it sounds arbitrary or like, okay, that's pretty basic. 30 Rand, most people can afford 30 Rand. That's correct. Most people have 30 Rand, but you need to follow the steps in order for it to work. We're not here to talk about an investment where you put in your money and your money is going to work for you. Here we are talking about a concept of crowdfunding, where for a small seed, you can join a community of like-minded people that are helping each other reach their financial aspirations. So you need at least 30 Rand to get started. You can get started with more, but 30 Rand is the minimum that is required. So if you tick 30 Rand, then good, you're in the right place. Then number two is 30 minutes, not once, not twice, but 30 minutes a few times a week. If you are really committed, maybe 30 minutes every day, 30 minutes to either join a Zoom like this, 30 minutes to watch tutorial videos, 30 minutes to come together with your team, because this is about the power of crowdfunding, people coming together. So you're going to have to interact with people. So how you spend this 30 minutes will be up to you. But do commit to spending at least 30 minutes a few times a week, or if you are serious about your goals, I would suggest at least 6 to 7 times a week in order to activate the power of 30 to the max. Then 30 days. This here, folks, we're not here to talk about an overnight success. What we are showing you is not something that you come in today and we are done tomorrow. It is a process. It is a process that is doable, but you have to stick to it. You have to do what is required. So 30 Rand, 30 minutes. And if you stick to it for 30 days, not I'm in today, tomorrow I'm not sure, the next day, maybe if I feel like it, oh, it's Friday, I remembered I'm part of this platform. You have to be consistent for at least 30 days in order for you to see a true result on the effort that you're putting in. So if you've ticked yes to the three things that I've spoken about in the previous slide, then we can continue. If you do not have the time, if you're not willing to commit, then this platform might not be the one for you. Because here we're not talking about a get rich quick scheme. It's not an investment where you put your money is going to work for you. No, here we are the ones that do the work. Your output will be based on your input. So no one can put the input for you. You got to do it with your team. You have to be a part of the process. So if you're willing to be a part of the process, you're willing to commit, you're willing to give it everything that you've got, then crowdfunding can really be a game changer for yourself, your family, and those that you love. But what is crowdfunding and how does it work? Well, crowdfunding simply is a way to raise money. And it's a way to raise money where a large number of people are coming together. And now with the age of the internet and this digital migration, crowdfunding has now exploded because of the potential that the internet has. So with the internet, with all the gadgets that we are using daily, we can plug in and make sure that we are taking crowdfunding to the next level. Because traditionally, some of us may have been involved in some type of crowdfunding before. If you've ever been in a stokvel, that's a type of crowdfunding. If you've ever played the lottery, it's a type of crowdfunding. If you have ever, you know, if you're paying your VAT, your taxes, that is a way for the government to raise funds from us as citizens. It is a form of crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is really where people come together with a common interest, a common goal, and they say, we want to raise money. Everybody starts with a little bit, but we are able to end up with a lot more at the end of the day. Now, crowdfunding platforms online, there are tons of them. Things like GoFundMe, Kickstarter, Our Crowd. These are all centralized platforms, meaning if you want to raise funds, you can go on GoFundMe, create an account, put your, you know, your case out there, and people who are empathetic to your cause, they might say, okay, this person is struggling to, you know, take their kids to school. Let us contribute and fund this person. They will then fund you on GoFundMe, but because it's a centralized platform, the funds go directly to the platform, to GoFundMe, not to you, the person who's raising the funds. Then GoFundMe takes their percentage and then they give you the rest. So that's a centralized platform. Our platform that we're talking about, which is called Dreams to Reality, is a platform that we can all access online, but it does not have a central account. It's not a company. It's not an organization in the traditional sense. It is simply a platform that allows us as peers, as users, to come together in an organized fashion so that we can crowdfund, and we make sure that, you know, the way that it's being structured is how all of us are participating. So remember that 30 Rand we spoke about for you to get started? Well, where does this 30 Rand go? This 30 Rand is not a membership fee. You're not buying anything. So you're not going to pay 30 Rand and get something in return. This 30 Rand is basically a gift to thank the person who told you about this platform, a platform where we come together as like-minded individuals who want to live a lifestyle where our dreams are a reality. We don't want to leave our dreams on our pillows when we wake up in the morning. We want to wake up and live those dreams out. But dreams do not work if we don't work. Dreams need us to get to work. We need to make it happen. So to join this community, you need to be invited by somebody who is already a community member. You cannot become a part of the community without somebody from within inviting you. So in this example, let's assume Pule is the community member that has invited you to join this platform. So as your thank you, to thank Pule for making you a part of this platform, Pule will send you a link, a unique link. You will use that link to register and join the community. And then you will then gift Pule 30 Rand as a thank you. Thank you, Pule, for introducing me to this wonderful platform where my participation is going to equal my financial growth, because we're a part of many communities. We're participating on a daily basis. You might be part of a social media community, a WhatsApp community, a Facebook community. You're on there every day participating, but what are the results from that? Are you growing financially? Are your posts on Facebook, your posts on Instagram, your posts, you know, on whatever platform bringing you in an income? Are you around like-minded people who are going forward? Or are you just going through memes, reading statuses, chowing your data, but there's no growth in your finances? Then that community, perhaps, you know, you need to spend a little less time there and more time on a platform that is going to give you the financial results that you're looking for. So 30 Rand is what you will gift to Pule. Where will you get Pule's bank details? Well, when you register and you become a part of the community, you will have access to the online system where everything happens. So you'll be able to get Pule's details. You will then pay over Pule. And once you've paid, Pule then needs to approve and say, yes, I have received my referrals, 30 Rand as a thank you. And now that I've received it, I can approve that payment. And in approving it, that makes you a certified member of the community. The payment has to be approved in order for you to start benefiting from being a part of the community and to start referring others into the community. Now, this community is a very big community. It's not just you and Pule. There are other people who are part of the community too. And there are other people who are going to still join the community. It's a community that continues to grow. It is not closed-ended. It needs new members all the time. who are joining in order for the community to thrive. It's like Facebook. Facebook is not a closed community. It is a community that continues to grow to this day. So many years later from when it first started, you would think, well, they've got over 1 billion users, that would be enough. But that's not the case. They want more and more users because they understand that the more users they have, the more powerful their platform is. So in order for this platform to also increase in power, to increase in reach and in impact, it needs to grow. So how is it going to grow? It's from each of us who is a part of the platform referring people to join us. And as we refer them to join us, they thank us through the gift of 30 Rand, and then we will get other gifts of thank you as we go along. So Pule has been referred by Lerato, who is referred by Tandi, who is referred by Lamar, who is referred by Khosi, and there are other people that have referred, that have led to you being a part of this platform. So when you get started, there are 6 levels on this platform, 6 levels. And we all start as level 1 members, but we don't want to end there. We want to make sure we are upgrading and moving up the levels, getting higher and higher through the ranks. So your 30 Rand activated you as a level 1 member. That went to Pule. Now, when you refer 2 people, and let's call them Patricia and Tebogo. When Patricia and Tebogo get started, what are they going to do? They are going to thank you with 30 Rand. So 30 Rand from Patricia, 30 Rand from Tebogo. That means in total now you have 60 Rand that you have received directly into your chosen bank account that you got from Patricia and Tebogo. It doesn't come from your pocket. It's not from your budget, but it's what you got as thanks from your 2 referrals. Remember, we are all required to refer a minimum of 2 people. You can refer more. We encourage you to refer more, but you have to do at least 2. Now, when you have this 60 Rand, this is now not profit for you to go out and splurge. You can't splurge with 60 Rand. 60 Rand is not changing your life. 60 Rand doesn't make dreams become a reality. So here we're realistic. We understand that for our dreams, because we're big dreamers, to become a reality, we need serious money. And we're going to get to that as we go. So you have 60 Rand now. This 60 Rand you're going to use to upgrade to level 2. So in upgrading to level 2, you are now activating your 2nd level. Your 60 Rand doesn't go to Pule now, who referred you, but it's actually going to go to Pule's upline, Lerato, your 2nd level upline. What is the 2nd level upline? Well, if we look at it in terms of a family structure hierarchy, Pule would be your parent, and then Lerato would be your grandparent. Tandi would be your great-grandparent. So this is your lineage. These are the people that came before you. So now that 60 Rand on the system, you will get Lerato's details. You might not know Lerato, which is okay. The system will give you all of Lerato's details, her contact details. You'll contact her, let her know that Lerato, I'm about to pay you the 60 Rand. Please be available in order to confirm me once it's done. Once Lerato receives those funds, Lerato is happy to confirm, and you are now a certified level 2 member. Now you need to encourage Patricia and Tebogo to do what you did, to go out and refer more people, because that's what crowdfunding is about. It's about the crowd. It's crowd economics. And so crowd economics works when the crowd grows. So Patricia and Tebogo will refer 2 people each. That means they now also have 60 Rand each. They're not splurging yet. They will take their 60 Rand, then they will upgrade to level 2. Who is their level 2 upline? It's not you. You are their level 1 upline. They've already given you 30 Rand. They now need to give the 30 Rand to the level 2 upline, who in this case is Pule. Pule is their grandparent, but Pule was your parent. So now you've got a team of 6 people. You're on level 2. You need to make sure duplication happens. The magic is in the duplication. The magic is in the growth that will come from your team. If your team stops here, and there is no growth beyond here, then that's where it ends, and you won't make any more money from it other than that 60 Rand that you used to upgrade. So you want to make sure that Patricia's 2 people are doing what everybody's expected to do, and that the team is growing. So Patricia's going to make sure that she's not stagnant. She wants her dreams to be a reality. So she's going to make sure that her 2 people refer their 2 each. Tebogo's going to do the same thing. And when they do that, Patricia's 2 people earned 60 Rand each. So now those 60 Rands are going to come to who? Not Patricia or Tebogo, because those are the parents, the 1st level upline. They are going to come to you because you are the 2nd level upline. So you're actually going to get 60 Rand from 1, 2, 3, 4 people
who are on your second level when they have introduced their 2 each, not when they get started. When they get started, remember, we all start with 30 Rand from our pocket, but from what they have raised through the team, 60 Rand is what they're going to upgrade to you. So 60 times 4, that's 240 Rand that you receive. From this 240, we're not splurging yet, folks. 200 Rand you will use to upgrade to level 3. That 200 Rand is going to go to your 3rd level upline. You might or might not know them. It's okay. The system will provide you with all of the details. Make payment. Thandi confirms, and now you are certified level 3. Remember, you want to move through the ranks. You don't want to stay at level 1. The point is to grow. The point is to go further and help your people grow at the same time. So you've received 240 Rand. You've got a team of 14 people. And now you want to teach the, Patricia to get to a point where she's also going to upgrade to level 2. So she's got 6 people in her team. She's now going to make sure that her 2 teach and help their 2 people get their 2 each. And Dabucho is going to do the same thing. So now that you've upgraded with 200 Rand, that means you keep 40 Rand. Wow, great, awesome. But let's look at the logic of that. 40 Rand means that your initial 30 Rand is back. It means that you've made 10 Rand profit. So 33% profit on what you started with. So now this opportunity is completely risk-free. So for somebody who says, ooh, am I not going to be scammed? Well, who's scamming you? Because here, your money is not going to a company. And, in the definition of a scam is somebody trying to get funds from you in I'll use a word, maybe that's not correct, but in a dodgy way, where they're taking money from you for one thing, but saying it is another. For example, a phishing scam, where they're trying to get your banking login details so they can get into your account, in a dubious manner. So here there is no scam, because you know where your 30 Rand is going. It's going to Pule as a thank you for inviting you into the community. So there's no way the person who referred you is going to scam you out of 30 Rand, because you knew exactly what the 30 Rand is for. But let's look at it. Once you've got your 40 Rand back, you're risk-free now. There's absolutely no risk, because your biggest risk was 30 Rand. Biggest risk, wow. The price of, a 2-liter Coke at a convenience store, 30 Rand, that's your biggest risk. But here I believe the biggest risk is maybe not the money that people are popping out, but the biggest risk in this platform is ourselves. We are the ones that stand in the middle between our success and our failure. Everything rises and falls on our own shoulders. If you are going to be successful, it's because you believe in the program, you believe in yourself, you're willing to do what it takes. If you don't believe in yourself, the program works. You don't need to believe in it. Whether you believe in it or not, it does not change the fact that it works. The question is, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe you have what it takes? Do you believe you are worthy of earning this type of income? Because if you don't, trust me, you're going to do everything in your power to self-sabotage and make sure that that doesn't happen. Do you? Because sometimes people say, oh, where am I going to get people who, where people are, people don't want to part with 30 Rand, come on. Where am I going to get people? The same people you talk to every day on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on Facebook. And if you really don't have 2 people that you can talk to who are going to see the vision and who are going to run with the vision, then you really are in the wrong company. You need to take a look around you, because where you are going is determined by the people you spend most of your time with. So if your people are not people who can see an opportunity when it lands, then you are going backwards, my friend. You are not going to reach your goals. You are not going to live a dream lifestyle. And so you need to really, evaluate and start making some serious changes if there are going to be changes in your finances. If your finances are tough right now, I heard something, I don't know if it was the beginning of this year when I was doing my reading and all of this meditation, etc. And I think it was Tony Robbins, and he said, where you are right now is a direct reflection of what you're willing to accept. So if physically you are not happy with how you look, but that's the standard that you've set for yourself, if your bank account does not please you, know that that's the standard that you have set, and that is the standard you are willing to accept. So if you have a negative bank balance, that's your standard. You set it, and therefore you have brought it into reality. So if you want more for yourself, you need to set the standard high, and you need to be willing to do whatever it takes to reach that standard. So if your standard right now does not please you, please raise it. do what it takes. Say, this is not me. This bank account does not scream my name. If it's not what you want it to be, make sure you're taking action to live the standard that you truly want and you truly believe in. Because saying is one thing, doing is a complete different thing. So let's do different so that we can have different results. Because the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, as Einstein said, that's insanity. So you've upgraded to level 3. Now on level 3, you have 8 partners. You may or may not know these partners, does not matter. These 8 partners are going to start where you started. So they each start with 30 Rand from their pocket. They pay up, they gift the person who referred them. And now they have the opportunity to refer 2 people. They refer 2 people, they earn 60 Rand, they upgrade to level 2. Now they teach their people to do the same thing. Their people upgrade, they receive 60 Rand from 4 people. Voila, they have 240 Rand each. Now they are ready to upgrade to level 3. And when they upgrade to level 3, who are they paying? Well, in this case, it's you, because you are the 3rd level upline, and they are going to be giving you 200 Rand each times 8 people. Now, 200 Rand is not a lot of money, but consider this, you only started with 30 Rand. So from one person, you're making almost 10 times what you started with. So 200 times 8 partners, that's a total of 1,600 Rand that you will receive. That's over 4,000%, I believe, ROI on what you started with. This is not an investment, but the return on your effort versus what you started with can give you over 4,000%. Never are you going to get that on the bank. Bitcoin is gone, so you're not going to make a 4,000% return in what, a 2-week period, a 3-week period, however long it's going to take you. So here, really, your input will determine your output. And because it's so affordable, momentum is on your side. People are able to join very quickly and get things moving, at a very fast pace. Unlike if we're talking about an opportunity that requires 30,000 Rand, for example, it might be a great opportunity, but if we look at affordability, the number of people who can afford that becomes less and less the higher the amount that is required to get started. So here, when you're talking about 30 Rand, we really are appealing to anybody and everybody, but those with the foresight to see the vision and understand the power of this platform. So now you've earned 1,600 Rand, you will keep 1,000 Rand, and you use 600 Rand to upgrade to level 4. That's going to go to a level 4 upline. And in upgrading to level 4, don't wait until you have received the full 1,600. As soon as 3 200s come into your account, upgrade. Don't waste time, upgrade. Go ahead, upgrade. And then your team will also be moving at the same speed. The other 200s that are profit, they will find you along the way. But as soon as you've made enough, upgrade to make sure that things are moving swiftly. Level 4, we've explained now how the process works. 16 partners, when they also have earned 1,600 or their first 3 payments of 200 Rand come in, they make sure they upgrade. Don't eat the seed. It's not about balling, when we're making 1,600. 1,600 is not going to make your dreams a reality. But by leveling up and upgrading to each level, you are getting closer and closer to a point where those dreams can become a reality. So 600 Rand now from 16 partners, as and when it happens. There's no delay. If a person upgrades now, those funds are in your account. And remember, you are the same person who has to confirm. So a person will pay you, and they will make sure that you receive those funds, because if they don't pay you, they cannot receive funds from their level 4. If you do not upgrade level 4, you can't receive the 600 Rands from your level 4. So it's perfect. We are a self-policing community. You do what's required because of the benefits that are going to come to you as we go along. So now 16 partners giving you 600 Rand each, that's 9,600 Rand, folks. 9,600 Rand it's not a lot of money, but it's also not anything to sneeze at. It's a good start. Which business can you start really for 30 Rand? What can 30 Rand start you? Even if you want to do the smallest of businesses, you want to bake muffins, or you want to maybe you buy flour and stuff and you bake muffins or scones for 30 Rand. What are you going to sell it for? 120, 150? And how far is that going to take you? Here, with 30 Rand, you now have 9,600 Rand. Now you want to bake. Now you want to do that business of yours. Now you can invest in a small, in a more industrial oven. and now you can invest in your business, because now with a bigger industrial oven, you can bake more scones, you can get out more product. Now that you spent 7,800 on your small business at home, that business can now give you a bigger return. So it's not just about looking at 30 Rand and, you know, there's so much that can happen with this 30 Rand. You want to raise funds to improve your business, to take your business to the next level, or to start the business. This is a great way to do it. All of it starting with just 30 Rand. So 9,600 Rand is what you've received. You'll upgrade with 1,800, and therefore 7,800 is what you keep. So it's so powerful, folks. So in summary, you start with 30 Rand. In total, you have a potential to earn 406,000 Rand. But I like to be realistic. If you were to take a test now, I mean, it doesn't matter how good you are. You could be a great driver. If you have to take, you know, your learner's test again, or your driving test again, chances of you getting 10 out of 10 or 100 out of 100 are slim. Maybe get an 8 or a 9 if you're really good. So in life, we understand that not everything is matrix perfect. So even if you get to a point where you make 380,000 Rand, 350, or even 300,000 Rand from this platform, would it have been a bad use of your time? 30 minutes a day remotely while you're at home using your phone. We're living in a digital economy, and yet you are able to raise this type of income. I started this platform, I think it's 12 days now, 12 days ago. I have not left home in order to do it. I have multiple accounts, and all of my accounts have made over 3,000% already. So I shared these on the group the other day. Some of my accounts are sitting at 1,000 Rand, others 900 Rand, others a bit more. But I understand where we're going. And the fact that with 30 Rand, just 30 Rand, and being at home, Wi-Fi, I have it on all day. You know, you could be watching YouTube and Instagram, but I choose to use my time to do something that's not going to only help me, but also help others. So this is your chance to plug into the resources you already have. You don't have to go get a new skill, you know, you don't have to go and pull resources that you don't have. Most people have access to the internet. Most people can afford 30 Rand. Most people know other people who want to make money. Just make that work for you, leverage, and start building yourself an income that can really change your life. So in summary, that was level 4. Level 5, remember you upgraded for 1,800. Level 5, now you've got 32 partners. They don't start by paying you 1,800. They also just start with 30 Rand. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Eventually, when they upgrade level 5, that means you're going to be receiving 1,800 Rand per person. That's some good money now. And so 1,800 from 32 people, even if I just get one of these a day, over 32 days, that's 57,000 Rand. Even if you just get one of these a day. I mean, just 200 Rand a day for some people already changes their life, because that's what, over 6,000 Rand for the month. So 1,800 over the next 32 days from when you get here, that becomes life-changing with everything that's happening around us. So that's a total of 57,000. You only need you only need 5,400 to upgrade to the next level, and then you will keep 52,000. That's some good money, but it doesn't stop there. Level 6 has 64 partners. Here you will upgrade with 5,400 Rand when these 64 also upgrade, not when they join, not when they just registered, but when they have referred their 2, they earned their 60, they upgraded to level 2. They referred, they earned their 60s times 4, they upgraded to level 3, etc., until they get to a point where they upgrade the 5,400 Rand. So that's an income of 400,000 Rand that's available to you. But for those of you who are saying, 400,000, I see it, but I want more. And there's nothing wrong with wanting it, because when you understand the platform, you can see that, oh, I can get more. And let me show you exactly how. This is what we call a tripack. A tripack simply means instead of taking one position in the community, you can take multiple positions. So you can take 3. And in taking 3 positions, you will take the first one under Bule, because Bule was the person who referred you. But the next 2, you will sign these up directly under yourself. So Bule will get 30 Rand. And then the 60 Rand from these 2 will go to you again. So you have Joy 1, Joy 2, Joy 3. Joy 2 and Joy 3 pay Joy 1 60 Rand. Joy then upgrades to level 2. So this one is now on level 2. These 2 are on level 1. When these 2 refer 2 people each, they are then going to get 30, which is 60. This one does the same thing. These 2 accounts are now also going to upgrade to level 2. So you are now needing 4 people in order to run three sites, and 3 sites cost you what? 90 Rand, less than 100 Rand. With 100 Rand, you have 10 Rand change. ATM doesn't even take, if you put 100 Rand in, they're not going to give you 10 Rand change. 100 Rand, you get started, and now you have the earning potential of over 1.2 million. Let's say you don't get to it all. Let's say you only make 300,000 Rand on average per site. That's what, 900,000, just under a million Rand, simply by talking to other people who have 30 Rand. Now, if you don't believe 30 Rand can change lives, let's look at the lottery. The lottery, not that the National Lotto has money. They don't have money. The money that they have, they get from people. They simply had money to buy a license. But the money that pays the jackpots is the money that comes from people who are buying lottery tickets every week, 10 Rand, 15 Rand, 20 Rand, however much a lottery ticket costs. And then they're able to pay a jackpot to a handful of people. The challenge there is that that's a gamble. There's no guarantee that you're ever going to make that money. Here, the guarantee lies with you. If you're going to do what is required, teach your team to do the same, then 400,000 Rand is loading, folks. It's up to you. 30 Rand is a walk in the park. It's affordable. It's achievable. All you need to do is plug 2 people into the system. Be serious for at least 30 days. Don't treat it like a hobby. Don't treat it like a platform that costs 30 Rand. Treat it like a platform that can give you 400,000 Rand. That's a very different outlook, and you're going to be able to commit to it and make sure that things happen. So how do you get started? Well, get the link from the person who referred you, then register. Pay your 30 Rand directly to that person. Make sure that they confirm the payment, because once they've confirmed, you are able to now share your link with others and start referring. And once you've done that, then you're good to go. You are ready to start activating the power of 30. 30 days, mark it on your calendar, put it big, in your mirror where you brush your teeth. Day 1, what have I done? What are my goals for today? Day 2, what are my goals for the next day? What do I want my team to achieve? And, we started, I think this is day 11 of me doing my 30-day Zoom blitz. So my team is so well trained that my phone has even become quiet now, because they all know what to do. But that's a good thing, because we want people to be independent. Even these Zooms, we're just doing them because, we've promised a 30-day calling a Zoom blitz. We're not going to stop until we've achieved 30 days. Then after that, we will then, change the structure, maybe once or twice a week, but we're going to continue pushing. We are going to continue to push until we see the results of our work and the results of our effort. The team is earning, people are earning, they are growing, people are upgrading left, right, and center. This is your opportunity to join us. Don't delay. It's your opportunity to join. Speak to the person who referred you. Speak to the person who maybe shared this recording with you, and get started ASAP. You still want to, consult with what do you need to consult about a 30 Rand decision? When you're in the shop trying to buy a cold drink, you don't consult. It's just 30 Rand. So do the same thing on the platform. It's just 30 Rand, but treat it like an opportunity that can give you over 400,000 Rand, and watch the magic start to happen, because the magic doesn't work unless you do. So from me, folks, that's all. Any questions, you can go back to the person who referred you, and yeah, we can make sure that within the next 20 days or so, for those who are only joining today, you must see a big difference, and you must start seeing things happen, not only for yourself, but also for the people that you have referred. So God bless. Good night. We'll see you again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Make sure you join our WhatsApp groups, our Telegram groups, and that you are able to go on YouTube, watch all of our trainings, because we've made it easy. It's a 30 Rand opportunity. It's awesome. Yes, thank you. I see that in the chat box. So it's an amazing opportunity. Get acquainted, learn the ropes, don't take it lightly, and let's start changing lives. This opportunity is going to bring hope to the hopeless. We're going to make the country shake, and it's going to shake with you either watching or shake with you being a part of it. So that's it from me, folks. God bless. Good night.